Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another article. And this article is from Zero Hedge. And it says, so deeply, deeply wrong, Lithuania without zombie pass describes life under medical tyranny. All right. Now I'm bringing this out because when I go into these people's story, I want you to really think and imagine, are you or would you be able to go through what these people are going through? All right. I say that to say this. I made a video a while ago talking about escape from a blue state. All right. Meaning a democratic state here in Mystery Babylon. So in that video, I talked about people are going to be trying to flee from certain states because they're going to have some of the most draconian oppressive rules. All right, it's going to be similar to what's going on in this article right here. All right, so like I said, when I read and go through what happened to these people, you got to really imagine if you was in that situation, being able to deal with it and keep your integrity, because that's what this devil is about. This devil is about co-opting you into his new world order so you can speak. All right, so new world order, so to speak, right, at any cost necessary. Right. So let me jump down because a lot of this, they're basically showing protests and people going against it at first, but I want to get to the point of the story. It says, and it all started with this tweet. It says, my country of Lithuania has imposed very severe measures against people who do not have the zombie pass. How severe? You're banned from large supermarkets, banned from non-essential stores, banned from restaurants, and a lot more. Here's what happened. So here, still in Mystery Babylon, you can still go into supermarkets. You can still go into certain places, restaurants, this, that, and other. Now in New York and LA, which are the forerunners, so goes those states, then goes all the other so-called democratic states, the blue states. These type of restrictions will come down the pipe, right? It says Lithuania introduced a zombie pass in May. It's called the Opportunity Pass. The Opportunity Pass allows you the opportunity to participate in society. Without the Opportunity Pass, you don't have opportunity. Your rights are restricted, right? It says the government app shows the fun you'll have participating in opportunities of society. If you have the Opportunity Pass, there is no illustration of life for people without the pass. So everywhere these people go, guess what? They got to scan in. Like I said, they do a lot of these things in smaller little countries because they're basically what's the word I'm looking for? It's basically a test run, a test trial. So when they really implement that mark, right, they'll have worked out the kinks. It says in August, Lithuania passed a law to restrict the rights of people who don't have the zombie pass. Other countries are moving in that direction. In Lithuania, it's already enforced. All restrictions are already full effective and enforcement is strict. Without a pass, you may not enter any shopping centers or large supermarket. And that's how most people get their foods, right? Whatever the name of your grocery store in your local state or whatever. Imagine not being able to go there to get your groceries. What would you do next? All right. Think of that. It says that the interested people queue in the line to be verified. Guards scan the pass for each person. If you have a valid pass, the light flashing green and beeps, then you may enter. No pass, no interest, and you can see it in the picture. All right. And this is nothing more than conditioning, getting you ready for that implant. Without a pass, you may only shop in small stores which mainly sell food, pharmaceuticals, and glasses and contact lenses, veterinary goods, or farming supplies. You may not enter stores which mainly sell other products. Without a pass, you may not enter any restaurant, cafe, or bar. Without a pass, you may not enter banks or insurance companies. except for essential purposes, pension or social benefits, where the service lasts no longer than 15 minutes. So you can't even get into certain places, all right? And a lot of our people, all right, love to do what? They love to go out to eat. They love to go, go out and drink, all right? In Lithuania, if you don't got that take that zombie juice and get that zombie pass, it's over, man. Really think, will you be able to do this, man? All right? Because a lot of people, especially I'm gonna say a lot of women, that's used to being around so-called free, going here and going there, they wouldn't be able to handle this. So this is meant to break you down, so you go ahead and do what? Submit. It says, without a pass, you may not visit patients in the medical facilities or senior care residential homes. The only exception is for terminally ill patients and children under 14 if the doctor gives advance permission. Without a pass, you may not enter indoor public events or spaces such as conferences, fitness centers, or beauty services like hair or nails, right? And I was trying to find the actual story, all right? And I think this may be it. But let me keep going. It says, let me just start right here. It says, my wife and I have 2 kids. She's pregnant, not our third. We're very ordinary, not important, not connected. Together we earn €3,000 a month. Not rich, not poor. Blah, 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 blah. It says, I never cared about politics before, right? Never been to a protest in my life. Never been involved in activism. I'm short. In short, I'm not political, but I am moral, and the zombie pass regime is a deep moral wrong. My wife and I refuse to be characterized as crazy anti-zombies. We are not illiterate, innumerate, or anti-science. We do not believe in conspiracy theories, right? And he goes on to say about other juices that worked in the past. Let me jump down. Actually, let me read this one. There are legitimate reasons for restricting the rights of citizens when society itself could be destroyed. The zombie V is a deadly disease, but it is not existential threat which justifies ripping apart our society. The zombie pass regime is vindictive, intended to punish. In a few months, the new rules have turned my country to a 2-tier society of discrimination and hate. Restriction by restriction is shredding the bonds that hold us all together in one society. My wife and I have lost our rights as citizens. We are not allowed to shop, eat out, get our hair cut, or go into the bank, gym, or library. We are both suspended from our jobs. This is deeply wrong. So this was what I wanted to get to, is this part, because I heard somebody reading it earlier, and I wanted to find this article. And like I said, you got to ask yourself, are you able to go through that? All right. For you people that claim you're in the truth, you got faith. When your feet are really held to that fire, will you be able to go through this? Now, let me go through the scriptures. I really don't want this to be too long. This is Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So it's already written that the true believers, the ones that have faith, the ones that believe in Yahweh Shai, right, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, we are going to go through things because we're not going to be a part of the society, right? We're going to be blackballed from the society, and it's already happening in other places. So this serves as a template, what's going on in Lithuania, right, where bank, gym, library, grocery stores, suspended from jobs, all of this is going to happen. So when it happens, you're going to have a lot of individuals, and I watched a great video by the elder Yashawamba. I believe I reposted it on the community tab, where he was stating how certain guys, certain people are going to get angry when they start suffering, really suffering for this truth, blaming the Most High, blaming the prophets, blaming everybody else. But this thing is already written, right? What we signed up for, so you can understand. It says, our leaders encourage hatred of us. Our countrymen openly wish for our death. And it's all amplified by the media and shared by likes and retweets. This is deeply wrong. It says, othering, discrimination, blame for disease, accusation of wartime betrayal, incitement, hatred, persecution. This is not a history textbook. This is reality of life for my family in 2021. Our humanity has been erased. This is wrong so deeply. And these are Edomites in this Edomite country, right? There is a lot of fear around us, and fear leads to anger, but we shouldn't let the fear control us. We shouldn't let the fear make us forget who we are as individuals. A mob may say that people without a zombie past should be banished from society. A mob may wish for hate and death, but as individuals, people will never accept this dehumanization of their families, friends, and well, that's what they're saying right now. But guess what? They're experiencing it. All right. And the powers that be are only going to whip these zombies, whip these sheep into more of a frenzy, into believing their fable, right? And to believe in their fairy tale. So these people are going to become even more and more angrier. And who are they going to blame? Right? You. Let's go back to the scriptures. And ask yourself, are you able to endure that? This is Matthew 20 and 20, right? I want to tell this little story out of Matthew 20. Then came to him, all right, the mother of Zebedee's children and her sons worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him. So they came to see Yahushua. And he said unto her, what wilt thou? She saith unto him, grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and the other on thy left, in thy kingdom. This is what this mother asked of her two sons. But Yahushua answered and said, ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, we are able. Right? So you can make that statement now, but ultimately Yahushua, based on prophecy and based on what he had to do, was put to death. And some of myself, potentially, or individuals listening to this message could come to that point. It's all for what? This truth, all for faith, all for resisting what the status quo and what this new world order is attempting to accomplish, right? This beast system. So you got to ask yourself and think, are ye able, right? As these two sons said, they were able. But, you know, at the end of the day, we always say, we'll see. Verse 23, and he saith unto them, ye shall drink indeed of my cup and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with, but to sit on my right hand and to my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. Right. So the point is, are ye able, right, to go through this hell that's coming? Because you see these people in Lithuania, they really shut out. And they're going to start this in these blue states first. And then after a certain point, they're going to shut the borders to these blue states. So you're going to be trapped in these. and real talk, my girl's mother is trying to get us right now to move to Texas, man. Because she see the writing on the wall here in Illinois, you know? Let's keep going. Let's go to... let's end in this, because I've been this long enough. This is Luke 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciple. And this is a hard saying right here. People hear this and are shocked that the Lord would even make this statement. But let's keep reading and get understanding. Verse 27, whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Meaning, you can't put all those four mentioned people in front of this truth. All right. Verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? And I just went through all the examples that you got to go through over in Lithuania, constantly showing your past, constantly being verified, constantly being checked. And if you don't go along, guess what? You're going to be ousted out of society as the the little story about these people and their family, right? It says, less happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him. Right? So there's a lot of people that had that stance. I ain't taking it. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Wait till your feet is put to the fire. Right? Wait till these Edomites, they, suspended from their job, don't have income, can't go to the grocery stores, can only shop at basically like 7-Elevens. You see, you know, to be put in that jam when you used to live in a certain way, hey, that's going to be hard, man. And without the faith, right, the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're not going to make it through that. Verse 30, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. So you want to be able to finish this walk, all right, regardless. And that's something that, you got to keep in mind. But that's the point. This really ran longer than I wanted. But I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom next time.